Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, a couple things I wish I knew when I first started in IT and cybersecurity is just like the importance of hands-on. You know, I've said this in many of my videos and I'm gonna keep saying it as much as I can, just so every time someone new watches my channel, they are able to hear it. And you know, the importance of hands-on is a critical thing. And I know you might be thinking like, okay, you know, I'm not working for a company, you know, so how is the hands-on going to worth it? You just need to try to replicate as much as you can. You need to try to replicate what the job would be, you know, what the job entails. You feel me? So once you're able to replicate that and you're able to, you know, use the different tools and use the different programs and stuff that the users use, if you're able to do that, then you kind of have an understanding and a feel for the different things that you will be doing, you know? For instance, even if you don't work for a company, but if you download Tenable, for instance, and you start to try to do vulnerability scans and things of that nature, right? Then you are able to experience what it is you're going to be doing. Yes, it will not be for a corporation, right? Because you're not working for a company yet. But if you create a couple virtual machines and then you run a vulnerability scan on them, and then you try to remediate the scans on the machine and rescan the machine and do that over and over, what you're gonna learn is, of course, how to use Tenable, right? But then you're gonna also learn how to remediate some of these issues. And when you learn how to remediate these issues, that's something else that you're learning. That's important, you know? That's something else that you're learning that is going to be valuable to people. So don't think because you're not working for a company that the hands-on experience that you're going to gain from just getting your own subscription to a specific tool and creating your own virtual machines or your own like corporate instance where you probably get an old desktop and put Windows Server on there, and then you set it up with Active Directory, and then you create some users, add some computers on the domain controller and stuff like that, and you get in the experience doing that. Yeah, you're setting it up and you're doing it at home on your own local area network, and it's not a corporate network, but the same things that you're going to be doing apply in a corporate setting. I'm going to tell you that 100%. So, you know, going through these different steps, you know, doing things like try hack me, hack the box, TCM, sec, and stuff like that, these different platforms, you know, and there are people on YouTube with great videos like David Bumble and stuff like that, you know, Network Chuck and Professor Messer, if you're looking into like more on the certification side. But when it comes to hands-on, you know, there are a lot of people you can look into to help you, you know, practice, you know, create your own home labs and do these things. And trust me, make that your priority. The certifications and the degree, I would tell you, of course, still get it because it's a competitive field, right? So I would definitely tell you to get it. But, you know, while you're getting it, make hands-on the priority over the certification and the degree. So yeah, guys, just try to focus on the hands-on. You know, it's very easy for you to get an old device and set it up. It's easy for you to get a subscription with Entra, you know, something cheap, you know, that you could just practice with. You know, it's easy to do these things and create your own home lab and connect the dots and practice and actually get a real world experience with these different tools and software and platforms and equipments, you know. So that's my best advice, and that's the one thing I think I wish I knew. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching my channel, and I'll see y'all in the next one.